Hi there and welcome to Treasure Hunting England. Here are the results of three more digs. Got some of them on film, but my battery's died on my camera, so not too much. But yeah, as well as the other stuff I found the other week, here's some of the bits that I found. I know, just got the signal. Click the plug, and it's just here. It's a button. Yeah, it's a button. You can just see the bit there. On to the next. Okay, next find here. I've already dug it out. It is. It's actually the copper part, brass part, half of it to a folding ruler, which is pretty cool. You see there where another bit would have gone off, and then the ruler would have gone off there. So. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, blimey. Not found much. Just sitting here with my detector, having my lunch. Promising signs in the field. I mean, I don't know if you can see. This is all sort of like, I think it's called Bridge and Farrow. Oh, lumpy bumpy. Up and down, up and down. All the way over there. You've got a ploughed field here, but I can't go in that at the moment because it's got crops on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up here. I mean, just the amount of acreage here is, you know, it's hundreds and hundreds of acres. So it's really picking. Do I pick a field, or do I just go willy-nilly and all around and up here? And so I think I'm just going to do a bit of a recon all around here. If I pick up any finds in the fields, I'll concentrate on those fields. So on to the next. This is pretty cool on a gate. It's like an enamel sign. This is something garden. It looks like air raid garden. So I wonder what that means. I mean, it's like a planted up field. I'll find out from the farmer, see what he knows about it. That's pretty cool. It's probably what? It could be like Second World War. Maybe there was an air raid shelter here, or whether it was. What they did is they did these candlelight cities or stuff like that. They're called, where they put fake lights in the fields, so the German bombers would bomb those instead of the local towns and cities. So yeah, bit of interest. Still haven't found anything yet though. Okay, it's been quite a few minutes, probably an hour since I last spoke to you. Got a coin. Not too sure what it is. Yeah, it looks like a half penny, but I'll clean that up and get back to you. Okay, it's been about half an hour since the last find. Found this. It looks like the top's a salt pot hollow there. Filled the hole back in, rescanned, and I found this. It is so thin, I have no idea. I mean, it could be an extremely worn coin, or it could be like a copper hammered. I really don't know, so I'll have to get back to you on that one. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh my word, I can't believe this. It's been about an hour and a half since the last find, but check this out. Now, I could be wrong, I've been wrong before, but I think this is a Roman coin, or at least half of one. I'll see if I can get some close-up shots of that. Oh my god, I think it is. Can you see the writing around the edge there? I'm going to have to get this checked out. It's either that or it's a button that's kind of degraded. So I'll get it cleaned up and I'll get back to you. I think I'll probably call it a day now. Hi there, welcome to Treasure Hunting England. So it's the end of the hunt, and this is the result of probably about 16 hours metal detecting. I went to 2 sites that I got permission on, as well as a club dig as well on this medieval Roman site. So I've got some good news on that, which I'll go back to later. So these are the key finds. So here's all the key finds, all the cool stuff. First of all, I'll go to, I still can't believe this, I'll go to the keyest find of all. You saw me dig it. Here it is. It is half of one, but it is my first Roman coin. I'll get some close-up shots of it for you. There's a head there with some writing here, and then you've got like a person there and some writing here. So yeah, really happy with that. I've yet to find hammers or anything like that, but this is cool. There's a Roman road probably less than a mile away from where we were detecting, and I was the only one in the club to find anything Roman, so yeah, really happy with that. Paid £3 to detect that day, and it was well worth it, definitely. So yeah, first Roman, well happy. In and around where that Roman was, there was a lot of this sort of pottery as well. I do like picking up the bits of pottery. This is sort of terracotta style pottery, so you know, evidence of some kind of Roman activity. Other bits of pottery here, some chunky earthenware, some glazed stuff, a bit of blue and white, some more chunky earthenware, and some kind of pot here with like an oatmeal glaze on. I do like picking it up because it gives you a good indication of the age of the area and stuff like that. Some of these bigger pieces I do. So really the theme of the day, of the club dig certainly, was buttons. Found a lot of buttons, some really cool ones. This is quite a nice one, very complete, no dings or anything in it. This one's still got a bit of the gilding, the original gilding on it. You can just sort of see there, which is cool. Another one here, very corroded. This one, which I think is a button, you've got two loops there, but then this big blob on top, not too sure. Big lead button, that's a cool one. You've got this really nice pewter one with the ring still intact. The backing looks to be copper, the front's pewter. Then this is a real nice one. This is your classic, you saw me dig this one. It's a classic pewter button. The back's broken, but yeah, really cool. It's ever so smooth, that is. It came out real nice. Then this one's cool. There looks to be like a coat of arms in the middle there. It almost looks like the coat of arms you get on a half crown. And then writing around the outside. Can't quite make it out. It's a bit crusty. Tried cleaning it, but if I get any information off that, I'll let you know. And then the best button really was this one. It's a pewter button, but just check out the detail on it. This was from the club dig. It's like a bluebell of some sort engraved on it. Really, really pretty. So yeah, really pleased with that. I'll get a photo up of that so you can see a closer shot of it. Some of the subsidiary finds as well. I was quite impressed with my Garrett 250. It managed to pick up on some really small bits. I mean, these are just tiny. They're little blobs of molten lead. What were molten lead? More of that. Then I came across quite a lot of this, which is like I think it's melted aluminium. It's like that. Pings up really well. So I'll probably get that made into a bit of jewellery or something. It's quite cool. Then there's this piece of lead which I thought was a coin because it was sort of that shape when I saw it coming out of the ground, but no, it's just a scrap of lead. Then this is a bit of a puzzle. It's really heavy like lead. It's got this sort of curved in shape here, and then like that on the edge, but then also the same on the inside. If anybody has any idea, let me know, because it's really heavy. Then what looks to be a wheel off a kid's toy, I think. Some kind of other bit of copper. Not too sure on that. Little copper link. And then lastly, a little top, I think, of a salt pot. Okay, lastly is the coins. This guy must use a lot of fertiliser, both of them on this field, because some real roach stuff. Only one modern coin, modern 5p. Even that's gone, but still spendable in the self-service machines. Then there's this one. Can't get anything off it. It's wafer thin. It's really bent up. So no idea. Same with this one. I haven't got a clue. Just can't get anything off it. It's so thin. It's crusty as hell. Then I got this one. They were off my permission sites, and this was from the club dig. I've been told it could be quite an old coin. It's copper, but it's a love token because it's got that kind of shape to it. Apparently they bent them into that shape as a love token. Could be a kind of a copper hammered jeton. So that's cool. Shame there's no detail on it. Real shame, but you know, still cool. Then I got this, which is looks to be a George III, which is cool. And I got this one. This is Vicky Penny, really worn, 1860. Is that 1861 or 1867? Can't quite make it out. A bit crusty, but it's got young head Victoria on it, which is cool. And then lastly, we've got this one here, which is a George II halfpenny. You can just make out the top of his head there, and it says George up there. And I think there's a 2 there. The other side gone, completely gone. But this side you can just about make out. The top of his head, he's got like a laurel wreath thing on there. He comes down there, and it says George's, and then there's 2 there. So yeah, that was off the club dig. I was happy with that. That was the first coin I found. And then you've got the good old Roman. So here's some of the bits I found. Most of these came from a site with this ridge and farrow ploughing that I went to. Not a huge amount, unfortunately, but some bits. Here's the junk over here, some part of a modern day tractor, washers, bits of molten lead. Shotgun shells, is just, I probably found a dozen shotgun shells, loads of them, the ends. Found this, it took me a while to identify. It's got all this scroll work on it. There, and the same there. And I think it's a cap gun, so it's a kid's toy gun, the end of it. Along the same theme, I thought this was a scrap of lead, but it's actually toy horse. Lead horse. It's been squashed. But you can see there. So that's pretty cool. So there's obviously evidence of kids mucking about. Some bits of pottery, nice bits of blue and white. Some older bits. I always like picking up the pottery because it gives you a good indication of the age of what you're digging. You saw me dig this one up. It's the end of a folding rule. So you can actually see remnants of the old wood there. So you would have had a matching one and it folds out like that. Brass fitting. It's pretty cool. Found that in the gateway. Then we've got, I think this is a remnant of a upholstery. It's either a button or an upholstery tack. Upholstery tack's normally made out of steel, so this is some kind of copper or brass. So it looks like one, but yeah. Then some cool stuff. This looks to be either the end of a key or like a folding bit there. So it's some kind of lifting up something or pulling something, like a door handle off a door. Really nice shape to it. It's pretty cool. And then also in the same field I've got this, which is some kind of key or thing to go on a squares thing, and you can see it's got 2 sort of turn lines there. Not entirely sure the age of that, but some good age to it. You can see where someone's forced it too much and it's actually bent. So yeah, I'll go and see if I can find out some more info about that. And then the coins. Got most of these off a ploughed field. Got this one off pasture where the guy fertilises quite heavily. So it's a bit, I don't know if it's a coin or if it's a flat button. You can just see nothing on that side at all. and then there's like a mark in the centre there, so it could possibly be a button, very thin. Then I got this. When I flipped it out, I saw this and thought I got silver, but it's actually a kid's badge. It says the League of Ovaltinis. So in the sort of 1930s and 40s, if you bought enough Ovaltine, you could join their club and you could get one of these badges. It's a bit like the cereal badges you get, the same sort of style. But so some kid in the 40s will have been gutted for losing that. Pretty cool. Then I got this, which is a halfpenny, nice condition, from 1941. Yeah, some good detail on that. Still really crisp. King George VI. That was off a different field, same with this one. A 1931 penny. Probably make it out. It's quite a nice condition. King George V. Sort of make him out there. It's amazing the effect the fertiliser has on the land. Like this one, the stuff a different field was heavily fertilised. It's a 1921, but it's all crusty up here. I mean, it would have gone on the ground as a nice condition coin, but it's just, as American pickers call it, roached. King George V, that side's nice though, pretty good. And then the key find of the day, star find of the day, this was in the ploughed field, really, really nice coin, is this one. I was really pleased with finding this. It's a young head Victoria. It's got a slight bow to it. Like that, you can see it's a slight bow, but it's all in really nice nick. You can see there. And it's 1865. I'll get some photos of that for you. So all in all, a great couple of days hunting. Probably about 16 hours more. These are two key finds. Got the Victorian young head penny. Really nice, and of course, I still can't believe it, the Roman coin. Awesome. Thanks for watching.